So y'all, about like, I don't know, 6 bundles of
Mama chocolate.
6 bundles of collard greens, because I was thinking, oh, I need to cook all of these. Well, when I started cooking my first batch, I was like, of course, they cook down so much. Y'all, the first batch of greens was so good. I'm so glad I got these. I had these extra ones. This is about 3 big bundles. But I love any kind of greens. I love mustard greens, turnip greens. These are collards. I hate cooking mustard greens because they're really leafy, really curly, and I'm not like a super patient cook.
Can you open this?
I'm doing these as a tribute to my daddy. My daddy was always on greens duty for the holidays. Everybody, in our family look forward to his greens. Now, a couple of different things that I do differently is I don't use pork, but I will use a cow bone, like from the leg that still has the marrow in it because collagen. But also I have some that's grass fed from the farm. Shout out to Home Place Pastures in Como, Mississippi. But I like spice in my greens. So now I'm doing these for not my family, just my family in my house. We ate ours spicy, and y'all, we finished them yesterday. And let me tell you something, that pot liquor, can't nobody tell me no different. It's medicinal. Understand me? Now I don't eat cornbread and stuff with it. I just eat the greens. But that pot liquor, medicinal. I'm certain of it. But yeah, this is really old to my daddy, but just cooking it a bit healthier. My daddy always used the ham hock. I have used turkey in it before. This time I won't be using turkey. I'll just be using that one cow bone that I have. But I also do like garlic, onion. If I was doing it for home, I would do pepper. I got some extra spicy Indian peppers that I put in mine. Chef's kiss. But because these are for my sister and my mama, I won't be doing any hot pepper in it. So yeah, reflecting on the last 42 Thanksgivings with Daddy, 2 things that Daddy definitely passed down as a legacy is love of family and love of cooking. He could grow anything and he could cook anything, and I mean anything, frog legs, deer, meatloaf. His meatloaf was the only meatloaf I would actually eat. My mama is a great cook, but we had this kind of rhythm in our house. My daddy really wasn't a church goer, but my mama had us in church from an early age, and so Daddy's contribution was he would always have Sunday dinner done, and on Mondays we ate leftovers of Sunday dinner, and so every Sunday included fried okra, cornbread. There was always going to either be some peas or beans. And growing up, visiting his mama, my grandmama's house, it don't matter if I went out to school or on the weekend, a special occasion, she always had a fresh baked cake, and she had some beans or peas. So that's just some of the things that, like, as I feel his spirit. Now was my ancestor with me, along with my grandmother, who would have had a birthday on the same day as my baby boy, which was Friday the 21st. It is amazing that I had so many years with both of them, but also the most amazing thing is how much you realize that you have encapsulated of what you've learned when people are gone. Now, I never cooked greens with my daddy. I rarely cooked with my dad. I think a few times we grilled together. But I learned so much from watching him cook through the years. So when it came time for greens, I was like, Of course I cook these greens. I watched my daddy cook greens for 40-some years. Of course I cook these greens. So it is just, it's been such a pleasure to even prepare it and think of him. And I'm just looking forward to, I hope his grandchildren enjoy the greens as much as they would his. Mine won't be greasy like my daddy's because I don't use pork, but they will be good. But they'll be better for us. But anywho, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, happy cooking week. And I pray everybody moves and thinks and relishes in gratitude. Shout out North Mississippi Medical Center. Again, thinking about Daddy. They were so kind to us. They did a wonderful job, and I'm so grateful. So grateful for it all. Peace.